What's up, dudes and dudes here? Now, my name's Scyushi, and we are back for some Trove. This is gonna be like the weirdest situation I've ever seen with this game. I don't know what the heck the devs are doing. Like, seriously, they have lost their minds. So, those of you that don't know, the Heckbug event has pretty much started every year around like February 8th or something like that. We actually logged in earlier today on PC. I can't confirm this on console. And suddenly we noticed, hey, wait a minute, there was a quest. Oh, the Heckbug event. Oh, it's live. I started to get in, a bunch of screenshots from some homies about the various rewards that we could end up grinding through the event and everything. And I got really excited. But I was busy doing real life stuff in the morning, making breakfast for the wife and everything like that. And essentially, the Trove servers were going offline. Now, a lot of us were suspecting that they were going to lower the cost of various resources, which is naive of us to think. But essentially, the event has like a little too many zeros added to the amount of required resources. So as you would expect, it's going to be an event that's going to take like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours to end up actually completing. The crazy thing is the resources on top of like the Heckbug event itself, the resources you can get out of this event are like something that I'm going to no life because it's resources required to craft up into mystic gear. And we can get quite a bit of these resources. However, the server maintenance just went back online, like the servers are back on, and the Heckbug event is gone. Yeah, so then there was a post that they ended up making saying that Heckbugs made an early surprised appearance on PC today, so I guess it wasn't on console. While we love seeing them around, it wasn't intended. We have since disabled it to ensure everything is properly set up for the official start on February 18th. So two things here. That means that they've known the release date of this event for God knows how long, and they don't even bother like telling us about it and hyping us about it on their socials or anything, which, I mean, that's just Trove in a nutshell for you. I don't know why they don't get you hyped for upcoming events months in advance, or at least a month in advance. But, yeah, that's stupid. They should have just been like, whoops, we messed up. Here you go. You get the event early on PC. That's what every other company would do. So the funny thing is that we've actually got, if I check on the website here on Trovesaurus, we actually have the entire event questline already. So I wanted to kind of skim through this just because some of these numbers may end up changing. But more importantly, I wanted to show you guys this. This is going to end up being the resources that we'll be able to grind, I assume, daily for the various Heckbug resources. And these resources are apparently found from invaders, I think, which apparently aren't in the fire biome, the volcanic spires, or whatever the heck that biome's called. Apparently the invaders are in other biomes. Like my buddy Spooky was saying, he found some of them in the Fae, but we did have like double fast invasion. So it means that this is an event that we will be able to AFK farm if it still has double invasions when it goes live. But most importantly, out of all of these resources, there's the depth cores and there's the soul of the depth. These are very, very coveted resources. I really hope that this shop is a daily rotation and not something that's just going to swap items completely on the next day. Because 3 souls of the depths doesn't help me. But being able to grind them every day and get 3 of them each day, well, that would be pretty dang cool. I would at least be able to get a singular item into Mystic category. So maybe I'm digging a little too deep here, but I feel like this is the hint that we're going to start seeing Mystic gear become more easily obtainable. I might be crazy. So let me open up the website for you guys on Trovesaurus just to show you guys what the steps were. I don't know if this is going to be finalized. It might change before it ends up going live. But yeah, so first part would give us Empower Gem Box by just talking to some NPC. Then we get these Heck Karma tokens. Item can be crafted at Haley in the Christology bench. Okay, so we gotta craft some item, whatever. Another Empowered Gem Box. I mean, I guess Empowered Gem Boxes are always good. They're severely time-gated item, so it is nice to have them as an item that players can obtain, even if I don't really care. Armorous Heckbug for Flux. Okay, craft a bunch of side items, whatever. Empowered Gem Box, summon pet Heckbug eggs, yeah, which is in the stupid geode caves, not the delves. Well, it might be in the delves, but anyway, more Heckbug tokens, empower gem box, and then complete the Heckbug Hunter's daily quest. Standard, equip the standard defeat Heckbug invaders. Okay, so they do have like different invaders. Maybe the reason that they weren't spawning in the volcanic biome is because this event wasn't supposed to go live. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. But my buddy Spooky was saying that somewhere in here there was a part of the quest that required like a ridiculous amount of like enemy kills or something. Something that required like too many zeros. So I don't know. Suffice to say, it's cool that the event is coming and now we actually have a date. But it kind of sucks that they just removed it from the game. Like I know it's pretty unfair for you guys on console. If they did keep it on PC, but I'm of the mind that if they messed it up on PC, they should have just given it to us live, and then they should have just worked to try and speed it up and get it released for you guys on consoles as well. I don't know, maybe that's just me being proactive or just the fact that I would rather be able to grind these items. What I'm genuinely worried about is the amount of resources that we were able to obtain. People were calculating that you could get somewhere around like 47 souls of depths or something like that, but that might be based on if the event started today. So if the event starts on the 18th, that number might be cut in half or at least by a quarter. I'm not exactly sure. It's all just theory guessing and all that stuff, but it's something that is kind of a food for thought. What do you guys think about all this? Am I crazy? Am I just biased because I'm on PC and because I actually want something to do in this godforsaken game? Because my god, we haven't had like an event or anything meaningful for months, really, when you think about it. With all of that said, I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I would appreciate if you would leave a like, subscribe for more, notification bell, all of that stuff. I will give you guys another little heads up that my merch store has gone through a big change again, not as big as the one that I talked about months ago, but basically for those of you that don't know, my merch is like way cheaper than it was when I had it on Teespring. I've since moved it to Fourth Wall, and because I ended up changing my YouTube logo, I kind of changed a bunch of things around with the store, took the opportunity to tighten things up on the Twitch account, which is Scyushi Live. And just generally speaking, have been trying to get things a little bit more under control and set up because, well, yeah, I'm going to be a dad in like less than a month now, so crazy exciting, but also, oh my god. We do also have a Luxian video coming this Friday, which I usually take the opportunity to tell you guys about real life stuff, games coming on the channel and what have you. However, there's a couple things that I think is important enough to note right now, which is that there's going to be a Sony State of Play tomorrow that I'll react to. Check the scheduled broadcast to end up finding out what time that's going to be available here on this channel. But then there's also going to end up being the Elden Ring Night Rain beta on Friday. And apparently, according to the terms of service, I am able to stream it. So I hope to see you there.